Energy creates energy. In many cases, I found that people that believe that they don't have energy really need to put out some, and it lifts the whole system.
In my profession, if you're dishonest with yourself and you think, well, I can do more, I'm going to go in the weight room and I'm going to go lift until I can't physically lift anything. Well, it's going to affect me for a couple days.
Well, I think like anyone else, when you're diagnosed with cancer, it knocks you down, it makes you feel terrible. And I think in life you just keep going. You put one foot in front of the next and keep moving.
Work is an element that is key to improving success in physical fitness. But rest is the other piece. You just can't rest, and you just can't work. It's a balance between the two. And that balance shifts. It's never static. It's always moving.
With Jamie and Karen, there's this incredible similarity. Both of them have had to learn over the course of time, trial and error, what works for them. What gives Jamie the greatest performance possible so that as the oldest player in baseball, he can play another year. And what gives Karen the ability to live a healthy life, a fit life, to keep her immune system at a very high level as a survivor of cancer. And they're both looking at ways to enhance their physical performance / energy.
Years ago, I'd say, I've cheated myself, or I'd fight my way through it. And then all of a sudden, maybe, oh, wow, I'm stiff or I'm sore. You go, whoa, now I got another problem. You know, I'm fatigued or tired, and now I've got a soreness or an ache or a pain that I'm not used to having. If I'm tired at 6, I'm done. And I'll move on to the next thing. But if I did the exercise correctly and got what I could out of my body for those 6 reps, I did it right.
In Jamie's case, he once told me after some time that we spent together, he was learning that he had to be brutally honest with himself as to how he felt. He's a tough guy. He works hard. He has worked hard all of his life. And he had to, I think, discover on his own that he wasn't a slacker by backing off at times, by resting, by recovering, by getting in the swimming pool and moving around. It wasn't particularly hard, but it was good for his body that got him to the next workout that he could really perform better than, as opposed to every day going out there and pushing as hard as he could, which is taking him a long way. Karen, on the other hand, has learned that she needs to put forth effort, and she's done that admirably. Now she has to learn exactly the same thing as Jamie is. How much is enough?
Learning who you are, I think, is the easiest way for me to explain it. I'm continually evolving, but as I'm doing that, I'm learning about myself, and I'm learning about what it takes for me to prepare to the best of my ability to continue to do what I do.
Every day you wake up, your energy is going to be different than it was the day before. If you have an understanding that your particular cycle of energy shifts from moment to moment, day to day, then you can learn to be sensitive to those. So I use a little technique. It's called the 5-minute rule. And this is a very simple technique that you can use in determining where you are in the cycles of your energy. At the end of the day, I may go, gosh, I'm really tired. Now I've learned over the course of some years that a great many times that fatigue is not a physical fatigue, it's mental fatigue. So I'll say, okay, I really don't think I want to go exercise. So here's the deal. You get dressed, you go outside, and you start walking. Then at 5 minutes, if my energy has gone down, I have permission to turn around, walk back home, walk back to the club, and say, not today. And it's guilt-free. I give myself permission to take that day and do nothing. So it doesn't matter what your warm-up is. If you use an elliptical trainer or you use a bike, a treadmill, use the 5-minute rule. Start that into your training and use it as a basis for understanding your body